Welcome, Kim Searle, Emotional Mastery here, helping people feel better. I was invited by the lovely Kelly Dawn, a marketing coach exclusively for accountants, on a podcast that she was running. And we were talking overthinking. And it's interesting. Who overthinks? Well, everybody can overthink, but primarily for her audience, it is those who are logical, analytical, they are left brain data driven people who are successful because this is their greatest strength. However, what happens when it all goes wrong? It can also be their biggest weakness, and that's the challenge, because they cannot get out of their own heads. That is where they do their work. And what happens is it can lead to procrastination, indecision, a build-up of activities, tasks, workloads that are just not getting done. Why? Because the thoughts are trapped in their head for some reason and they're not moving forward. I often liken this to a toy train where it's on a circular track and it'll just keep going round and round and round and has no way off until something gets in the way. And this is what I wanted to bring to this podcast. What can people do about it? There is a technique in Neurolingustic Programming which can be very, very powerful. And you'll need three things. You'll need a bit of space and time so that you can do the work. It doesn't have to take long. The more you practice it, the faster it can happen, but you'll need to, it'll be a bit clunky at first. So be patient with yourself. You will also need to know somebody who is modeling your traits that you want. So somebody who is, motivated or is confident or is getting on with the sales or really has easy relationships, whatever it is that you're not currently displaying. And then the third thing is just an imagination. So are you ready to see what this technique is? Do you want to find yourself getting out of the rut that you've managed to get yourself in? Really powerful. In which case, the first thing I want you to do is to close your eyes and breathe. Now, there's a very good reason for that. Your head is in control all the time. And I want you to come out of your head by breathing. Your focus can come from your head, but it will be focused on your breathing as you focus on your lungs or how it comes into your body. You're moving from the overthinking state to the being state. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to leave you there very long because we want to avoid those thoughts coming rushing in thinking, what am I doing? What's this about? Is this any good? I've got a whole raft of things to do. So as you start to settle down, the second thing I want you to do is to then imagine 5 circles in front of you. Now, you remember I said earlier to think of somebody you know, like, and trust, who is modeling the state that you want more. So that might be motivation, as I say, or confidence, or being able to have better relationships with your clients or colleagues, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But think of somebody who has those qualities. And when you're ready, the third thing is to step into the first circle. And as you do, bring that person to your mind. Allow your unconscious mind and your thinking mind to start to think about everything that they do, everything that they demonstrate, the things that you can tune into, but you don't even know you can tune into, that lets you know you can do this too. And you'll be amazed at how you can start to take those qualities on. You're not taking them on, just those qualities. Let's choose motivation. Of motivation. How might you feel more motivated? How do they demonstrate motivation? Maybe it's some sort of energy. Where might that be? And when you've got that as strong as you can, to 20%, of their qualities of motivation. I'm going to ask you to step out and into the second circle and repeat the process, but now feeling motivated to 40%. 40% more of the quality that you want to undertake. Really sense that. How might you be looking? Standing. What might you be hearing in your mind's eye that lets you know you're feeling more motivated? What might you be feeling, and where, more importantly? Where do you feel motivation? And when you've got that to 40%, I want you to step out of that second circle and into the third circle and take on 60% of those qualities. Just the qualities that you need from the person that you can really tune into. Really get those feelings bigger, bolder, brighter, better. Really notice what you notice about you starting to feel more and more motivated. What thoughts might be going through your head? Clarity over what you need, what you're supposed to be working on. When you've got that as strong as you can, stepping out and into the fourth circle. This is where you take on 80% of that new state and really, really get that even bigger. I wonder, and I don't know if this is possible for you, but for most people after they've practiced a few times can do this really easily, is to start to feel that going beyond your body. So it surrounds you as an energy field. So you're not just feeling it internally, you're emanating that more around what you've got to do. Your unconscious mind is learning what motivation is like, what confidence is like, what getting things done is like, problem solving, whatever it is you want. Really sense that now. And when you're ready, stepping out of that fourth circle and into the fifth and last circle, and just become what it is you want to be, 100%. Really notice the difference that you've just stepped through in a very short space of time, providing you with what you need to help you get on with the rest of your day, or to crack through that workload, or to break through that problem, whatever it might be. Making it as strong as you can, bigger, brighter, bolder. Sensing it. What are you hearing? What are you seeing that lets you know you're well on your way? And when you've done that, I want you to step out of that circle, turn around and look at the 5 circles on the floor that represent the new state that you want to take on. And if you were able to, I'm willing to, I wonder if you could pick up all those 5 circles, make them smaller, and put them somewhere on your person so that you can just tap into them when you need to. Feel this new state. And that's all you have to do. Are you feeling different? And if not, maybe you need to repeat it again. As I said, it can be a bit clunky at first, but just imagine that the more you practice this, the easier it becomes. The easier it becomes, the easier you can take it on, so that you don't even have to go through the 5 circles. You can just tap into what state it is that you want. If you've got any questions on that, please do reach out, kim@kimsearle.co.uk. I would love to hear what you have to say. Is this working for you? Thank you very much for listening. Kim Searle, Emotional Mastery, helping you feel better.